Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Great.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Great. Set. $63. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Across midfield to the 45. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
This one leaked down to the right, but it hits the upright and bounces through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Down the sideline to the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. great blocking to spring him. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And he's got this down to the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hands off here for Brooks. And they take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the draw, this is Brooks. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. This time it's a passing play. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's Brooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
There's a give, left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here is Brooks. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Great, set.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running right, it's Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Crowd left Yanni. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Like a Hornet. No touch.
From the 42. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, 73. Go silver, ready? Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 45 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Panthers football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Brooks on the counter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Taking a deep shot here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Brooks. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now we give to Brooks, coming left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great.
Here's 2nd and 11. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Panthers pushing for a late spark before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. This is Brooks heading left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running once more with Brooks. And he's got this down to the 40. The 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He takes it at the 4. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Able to get it to... Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. All right, back to the ground game here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
73. Hey, Silver. Yeti. Hey, 73. Don't touch that.
On first down, Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Oh, and that's not gonna do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And it could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. On the draw, this is Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
They've got first down from the 31. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
19.
From the 38. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Young. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Rush coming for Young. He's got it, room to run. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, it's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devontae Maddox comes up with it. And the Eagles get it back after making their third first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
63.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. A play fake now hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Dre, set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Big gap up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
to Brooks, running right. A nice run here past the 35. Down the sideline past the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Panthers.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Brooks. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Running the toss here to Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, they give to Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yo, touch that. Yo, touch.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, easy, 63. Great. Set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 44. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles approaching win number 7 on the year. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
And he's going to take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
And they'll kneel this down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does. From the second.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.